All right, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Thespian coming at you with a new one, and we got even more Granblue versus Rising news. I know yesterday we uploaded our video over the latest reveal, which was Grimner. They did say that we were going to get a release date soon. I did not think that would mean that they meant tomorrow, but they showed off some more news involving the release date of the game. We finally have a date, the different editions of the game, which is going to be very interesting to talk about. It might even be its own video in the future, as well as a trailer showcasing, the release of the game that's going to be pretty soon. So let's go ahead and dive in. Before we do, make sure to give this vid a like, share, and subscribe. Help support the channel, and follow me on Twitch, where we're going to keep up with Granblue vs Rising, as well as all the other fighting games out right now. Twitch.tv/thespianlive. So as I mentioned, guys, Granblue, they did announce the biggest bit of news that we needed, which was the release date of the game. Now, we've been knowing that this was going to be a 2020 release. We just didn't know when, but now we do. So Granblue vs Rising is going to be released on November 30th. You can start pre-ordering the game August 7th, which is tomorrow, pretty soon, but it's still a little bit ahead in the future. I know for a lot of people this might be a bummer. For me, it's a positive because we got a lot of games to play, guys. There's so many games out right now that I'm okay taking this 2 to 3 month break, and then we'll focus on Granblue, towards the end of the year. I'm pretty excited for that. They did, like I said, show us 2 different editions for the game. Yes, this is a brand new game. The standard edition is gonna be $49.99, and the deluxe edition $74.99. Right now there is no actual difference between the 2 editions. We don't know what the deluxe includes, but whenever that info comes available, I'll definitely post over here and let y'all know. Just when I finished this video, of course, they give us even more news while I'm asleep. So we actually do have a breakdown on both the standard and the free edition. Yeah, it is going to be 4 characters, going to be rotating, and you're also going to have a breakdown on what modes are available. The most notable ones that are available are arcade versus training, ranked, casual, as well as a crossplay online lobby, and the Fall Guys edition with a couple others if y'all want to pause the vid and look at that. Biggest takeaways though is training mode, you're not going to have all the features, and for room matches you are not going to be able to use them if you are playing the free edition. That's something to keep in mind if you're considering just sticking with the free edition, since you only get 4 characters, Grand, and 3 rotating ones. As far as the time intervals on the rotations, we still don't know. Slightly better than I was thinking, but still very much want you to actually pick up the standard or any edition instead of the free, but it is there for those that really don't want to spend extra cash. Now, this is going to get a lot of people angry, a little bit upset, because they have to buy Granblue versus all over again. And this is what I mean. This is a very divisive topic, because, for someone like me, I'm going to buy this, no question, but for a lot of people out there who, definitely take time to decide if they're going to buy a video game or not, this is definitely a big blow, especially with a lot of people that have tried out Granblue. They picked it up on sale just for them to get the news, oh, hey, you got to buy a whole other game. Now, that's why yesterday they did tell us whatever progress you have in Granblue Versus, that will be transferred into this game. However, you got to pay $49.99 for a brand new game, and it's not the best news. It's why I actually stopped promoting, hey, go ahead, go buy Granblue, prepare yourself for Rising. I only ever said if you have the extra cash, but like I said, we don't know if this is going to be a standalone game or just an update. It is what it is. I know y'all are going to have y'all's opinions in the comments, which I definitely would love to read, because everyone's going to have a different perspective when it comes to this. Now, speaking of different editions, they did announce there is going to be a 3rd edition called There's going to be a free edition. Now, we don't know too much about this version. We only have a little bit of info. But basically, Granblue Versus is going to have a free edition. You're going to be able to play 4 characters. The first part of the story, you are going to be able to play online and lobbies. However, some modes in Rising are going to be locked away from use if you're doing the free version. You will be able to play the Fall Guys Grand Brews Legends. That is something you'll be able to play. So it's something. I do feel that 4 characters is a little too low. It would be kind of better if it was like a rotating cast, similar to how like League of Legends has it, where every week or so they give you a new batch of characters. However, I feel like 4 is very low, especially now the Granblue roster has, you know, increased in size a good bit. I think we're like at 30 characters or very close to it, so maybe they would have done 8 or 10, but you got 4 characters you can try out. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Gran, Vegeta, Lance, and Catalina. This is just me guessing. You will be able to play online for free, but if you want the full experience, you gotta pay for at least the standard or the deluxe. And just like I mentioned with the standard and free edition, they also just announced the differences between standard and the deluxe, as well as giving you a look into its season pass. So for the deluxe edition, you're gonna get 4 color variants, 3 weapon skins, and 72 hours early access compared to the standard. And we finally have confirmation that there is gonna be a season 4 Rising, and we're gonna get 6 DLC characters, same color variants, weapon skins, and premium avatar Vikala, Yin, I don't know, and costume for Gran and Vegeta. So 6 characters, guys. I'm gonna assume Grimner was the final character for the base roster in Granblue Rising, and like I said, they just showed this off right now, so I definitely want to include it in the vid. 6 characters, you already know. We're gonna do a predictions list. Should be a fun time, but there you go, guys. Everything that you need to make a decision whether you want to stick with the free version, standard, or up to the deluxe. As far as what I think about this version, I feel like it's not the worst. I feel that this situation is definitely not ideal or optimal. I really wish that it was just an update to the existing game and they would have released a standalone edition for those that don't own Granblue at all. They'll probably delist Granblue versus base from any online store, right? Or even if for those that already own Granblue versus, we would have gotten a discount for the main game. This is side games we're talking about, and I've heard the stories, so not very surprising, but I feel like this isn't the worst situation to be in, because you are going to be able to play this game at some capacity for free. However, the main game is locked away. The other bit of news is we are going to have a second beta, and this one they're saying that it's going to focus on the crossplay lobby matches and the Fall Guys mode. So there's going to be the first time we're going to play Fall Guys, Granblue versus Fall Guys, and it's also going to be available on Steam. So that was the issue with this past beta, especially when I had the giveaway. These were only for PlayStation. There was no Steam. I don't think we're going to have to sign up for this one. I think they're just going to do it. However, if we are, I'll definitely keep y'all posted. So for those that want access, if we do have to sign up, go ahead and sign up as fast as you can. But Steam beta confirmed, and I can't wait, because honestly, Granblue versus Rising is definitely a fun game and is a breath of fresh air. There are some issues with it, which I will talk about in my beta review. And obviously, I'm not the most thrilled that we have to spend yet again another version of Granblue, but I feel that given the package that they're doing, I feel that they are committed to supporting this franchise at least for maybe 2 more seasons, because this is a brand new game. And let's be honest, guys, most developers, most fighting game devs, they would have just called it quits after Granblue versus first year. No question about it in my mind, but they kept adding onto the game. They kept giving us pretty consistent updates. We had 3 full seasons technically of content, and now we have a brand new game. So I feel that that's showing their commitment to this franchise, which I can appreciate. I just wish that it was a smoother ride to get to this point of potential peak. What can we really do? We just gotta work with what we got. So let me know what y'all think. How do y'all feel about the different editions of Granblue? How do y'all feel about, you know, having to pay for the game again? I definitely would love to see what y'all think in the comments below. And like I said, I might do a whole video involving this topic, because, you know, I do have a lot to say that I just don't want to go on a big rant. But let me know if y'all are interested in that in the comments below, and I will see y'all on the next one. Take care.